Hey Amy, how's it going? I hope you can hear me. I've got to speak quite quietly, obviously, because my little boy's asleep in the next room. Anyway, so I thought I'd go through what you've sent so far quickly. Obviously, there's still quite a few design refinements, as they call it, to go. So hopefully this will help. Okay, so um, looking at your homepage, I don't know. These are all very, very different throughout the website. I think the only one that does it is hold on. Okay, so the only one that does it properly is this, where it sticks to the top. And I presumed all of these were going to do the same, but they don't. So anyway, that's one thing. I don't feel like there's much of a grid to the design either. So, some of these are over here, some of them are here, and they're back there. So that kind of stuff all needs to be consistent, and these should be in the middle, and they kind of look a bit. These kind of work over here, but I think on some pages my internet is really slow. They're a lot further over here, and this one hasn't got it at all. These are really wide. Anyway, I'll go through, so that was just general kind of overview, so everything kind of needs to be pulled into a very consistent grid almost, and everything needs to look the same on common elements across each pages. So if I go back to my, see this is a lot smaller, and this one's really big here. I think the main problem is that I sent you all the images, nearly all the images as double size. That's so when you shrunk them down, they wouldn't distort. So maybe you just have to put them at 50% because this is huge. When you look at the size of that, I personally like the way that's full width. That yellow's full width. So maybe do the same with the homepage. Bring that out here. These are already pixelated. Maybe same issue again with the double sizing, because they're nice and small here, and things like the Twitter bird doesn't pixelate. With this, there's still a bit of work to do. It looks like it's been stretched out because if you look at the rounded edges, this is how anal I'm going to get with it. I'm really, really sorry, but that's what I do. That's why people want to kill me. And there's information missing there and stuff like that. But see, try and get it kind of the same sort of size. This is all cool. I've sent you the birds for this bit. Again, full width. Work. Just make sure the typography is consistent as well. So I think that's smaller than that, and that isn't actually even the size it should be. With this, I kind of like the really overlapping effects between the sections I've got on the design, and that sort of just needs to follow through here. I think the X is probably double the size it should be as well, so there's probably a bit of a job there, and this, I think that's the right size. But again, it needs to sort of all line up down this side. So there's a kind of an invisible line all the way down there, so all the content sort of falls on there. These are okay. If I would be anal about it, I'd probably take the drop shadows down quite a lot. Again, that's double size, and these are really small. Alright, that's that page. If I go to About Us page, So see, it's really small in there, and about us, you've got that massive double image, and that's massive as well. So they need to come down to sort of half the size. Like the full width. Oh, yeah, like the full width. Actually, is it full width? No, it's not. So if you made that full width, that'd be great. If you could space the navigation out consistently on all the pages, like it is there, that'd be great. Again, when I go like that, that should the top nav and the logo, logo signature should stick at the top, like this. But obviously, that's going to be a lot different. And if you can get rid of that drop shadow there, that'd be great. Okay, so all this is good. This is double size. These are fine without the images, but there's some weird cut-off here. I don't know whether the box has got so much padding on it or anything, but you know, there's a kind of subtlety in that, so it's not sliced off. And when these are clicked, there should be a hover state. A click state. So on here, these are all grey, and the one which is white is the one that you see here. With that, I'll just basically I'll populate these once you send it across. These are all really pixelated as well. Don't know whether they're double size. Yeah, they look it. Case studies. Again, this all needs to be consistent. This is double size, and if you look on my visuals, this is all aligned. You know, so there's that line that I was talking about all the way down there. Whereas on these ones, this is massive and should be over here. These as well. These need some sort of rollover, like a hover over state, so it actually looks like you can press them. And they need to sort of buck up across here. There shouldn't be any sort of line. There should be one solid format. And I don't know. So the rollover effect could be the image goes darker, and it could have like just code blah blah blah. I'll fill these in. All right. And yeah, again, that needs to be in the middle like this. Profit page. So obviously image again a lot smaller. There's no nav or anything with that. Also keep in mind the gaps. So there's a lot closer. That's quite far away, I think. They're a lot smaller, whereas these are huge, you know, they really take up a lot of room. If you give the buttons the same sort of look and feel throughout the site, these pink buttons, so they are the same size as this, and there's a slight gradient on them, and move this in alignment to here. Make sure the type is all the same throughout. Just keep referring back to this InVision document. Work. So yeah, I covered this in the email quickly. So the idea of this was you're supposed to be able to see that and just sort of scroll across casually at your leisure. Having a video is a great idea, but the only problem with that is I don't know if it's going to work automatically when it's on a mobile, so that's why I kind of opted for the scroll. But I'm happy to take your guidance on that one. Okay, and then I wasn't sure what you meant by this, because if I pull these off, they looked cropped anyway. So as long as they kind of, you know, maybe you need to crop this one a little bit, but as long as they're the same size, they look fine, and that looks fine as long as these kind of measure up. so everything's kind of aligned and looks nice and tidy. Yeah, I think we've spoken about that. Blog, yeah, that's double size, This needs to come back in the middle and needs to have the sticky banner on top of it. These just look massive to me. I know we said not that overly bothered about the way they look, but if you can have them more kind of like that, a lot smaller, that'd be really great, because these are huge and I don't think we need that extra box there adding extra complexity. And then if you want actual images for these, I mean, they're probably pulled through from somewhere, but you give me the sizes and I'll give you the actual images that we need in there. Okay, and then the actual blog pages. So yeah, I know we talked about getting these as close as you can, so this is starting to look good. Again, make sure everything lines up. So this is way too big, and that needs to come over, blah blah blah. These need to be a consistent size, and I guess they will be once we've done these properly. But that looks cool, and what I'll do, once you're done, I'll go through and put in the various different sizes and bolts and things like that from here. This is probably double size as well. Contacts. So this is a lot smaller. This kind of this feature overlaps like it should do on the work pages as well, because it's not in there at the moment. Anyway, so, and this should stay kind of the same size, because I think on here, when I drag it and go like that, it goes different sizes, which can look really kind of ugly. Come on. Yeah, I think my computer's struggling, doing too many things at once. And this image is double size. No, it's not liking me tonight. And then this needs to be back over in the middle. So it's all sort of like little refinements and a lot of consistency stuff throughout. Which I'm sure you're aware of. It's this is probably just stage one. But the closer, if you kind of look side by side at what you've done against what the InVision document does, right, you probably get a lot closer to the final visual that we're looking for. So that's cool. Stuff like, oh yeah, we need to figure out all the courses and everything like that. I say we, I mean you. But so with Qantas, I thought we could have a video in Qantas, but again, as what format we need that in for it to run automatically if we're going to do it that way. Does it need to be an animated GIF, or can it be a .mp4 or something like that? I need to think whether it's going to work responsively or not. But I like the idea of a video of this running automatically. You land on the page and you start seeing it moving up. I know Flywheel's main marketing page does that. That'd be cool. Yeah, I need to give you visuals for this and a bit more copy, which I just put a placeholder copy in there. I can do it. Same with this, like code, you scroll across it unless we could put a video in there. And I think I'm just about to run out of time. And this is going to be an embedded video. So again, how are we going to do that? Yeah, so look, I really hope that helps out. I feel like we're getting there, but still a long way to go for all the kind of little finessing bits and everything. My video that I'm recording this on is free up until 15 minutes. And that's about it. So thank you, and let me know if you need anything else. Cheers, bye.